Hi again, guys. Well, this is my review of the season final of season 6 of the epic show, which is Game of Thrones, and I'm going to discuss all the hot things that happened. There were major stuff was happening this evening on the show. Well, let me start by saying that was insane. The episode itself was absolutely huge. It was enormously awesome. It was great. It was pure gold. So much stuff happening there. So much dramatic things going on. So much stories unfolding. So much build up that we have seen in the previous episodes having to come to a conclusion, to an end, or and yeah, it was great. It was a great episode. Starting first things first, I want to point out one of the best starting sequels that we have seen, and I mean the scene that we saw in King's Landing, which resulted in in pretty much in the deaths of one of the most important characters. Some major characters died in this episode by the hands of Cersei Lannister, not by her proper hand, not killed by herself directly, but of course she was the one responsible for their murder. So we have the start of the episode, and we can see we can see King's Landing. We can see Cersei Lannister staring upon the town, and some creepy music playing all around. And that view of the town and that music, I personally knew at that moment that something bad, pretty bad, was going to happen, that Cersei has some evil intentions in her mind. The drama was being risen even more with all the preparations that we see. We see the king, Tommen, preparing himself, the crown put right on his head, and we see Marjorie Tyrell, or now Marjorie Baratheon, or something like that. She has to be Marjorie Lannister because Tommen is a Lannister, the de facto Lannister. So we see Marjorie getting prepared. We see the High Septon, the High Septon, the High Sparrow getting himself dressed up. We see Maester Pycelle before being stabbed by some little children, which was awful, but yeah, he deserved it, to be fair. And then we have the Sept of Baelor. The Sept of Baelor, for those of you who don't know this place, is the place where the most important events in King's Landing happen, in the capital of the Seven Kingdoms. Ned Stark was beheaded just in front of the Sept of Baelor. Major weddings happened there. Also, some funerals, and of course, some trials. The trials of Tyrion happened there, if I'm not mistaken. And now we are going to get, or we think at least that we're gonna see not only Lancel, not only I'm sorry for the mistake, not only Loras Tyrell's trial, but we're going to see Cersei Lannister get some justice. But boom, there is a big surprise. So we see Lancel Lannister being humiliated, being very humiliated, and he made his vows. He wants now to be a good guy. He wants now to be one of the militants of the faith. and the High Septon, the High Sparrow is okay now. Make him carve him something in a circle, and oh yeah, he's now very good. He's not sinner anymore, or bullshit like that. And Marjorie Tyrell, at that point, Marjorie the Queen starts to understand that there's something wrong, and that's basically what she says to the High Sparrow. There's something wrong here, because the Cersei, the Queen Regent, the Queen Mother, and the fucking King are not in this place, are not in here. So she starts getting panicked. She immediately went into her brother and she wants to get the fuck out of there. And then we see that I'm telling all of this because I want to point out, I want to accentuate that Marjorie had some plans, which contained, which were circled around the idea of her and Loras getting out of King's Landing, escaping the High Sparrow, or I don't know, or killing the High Sparrow. But yeah, she was not that devoted to religion at all. She was just playing games. We saw her giving the piece of paper to Olenna Tyrell, to her grandmother. There was a rose, which is the symbol of House Tyrell, of Highgarden. And then we see that expression of her face and her reaction when the High Sparrow tries to tell them that they're going to have the trial without Cersei, and Marjorie goes, fuck religion, fuck the gods, fuck justice. This is something bad happening here. But yeah, she's late, and she might have escaped. I hope that she had escaped. She's one of the characters that I think is intelligent, polar opposite to Sansa, and I don't mean Sansa nowadays in season 6, but Sansa when she was a captive in Winterfell, in King's Landing, getting ready to be married to Joffrey. So Sansa back in the day was very stupid, but so was Myrcella Lannister. But Marjorie was smart. She wanted to help her brother. She definitely loved her king, and her love story with Tommen was so nice. They were both young, they loved each other and stuff like that. But yeah, so we see the death of the Maester, and I think it was all about revenge. Maester Qyburn said to Maester Pycelle just before Pycelle, Maester Pycelle was killed by those little children. So Qyburn says to him that you don't deserve to die here in that dirty, cold, lonely place. But the old ways have to be gone, have to be killed off in order to restore the new system. And maybe the new system is Cersei, or at least she hoped Tommen, without the High Sparrow, without the religious, all that religious shit. But yeah, things didn't go exactly the way Cersei wanted, and definitely not the way the High Septon wanted. So well, I want to tell you that I don't know, this was one of the best episodes that I have ever seen on television. I mean, this was epic, and I'm going to do some more videos about the season final. So now this is gonna be shorter, and I'm going to discuss only the major things here. I'm going to do a major discussion later. So what I want to say is that all the things that unfolded were great. The scene with the King's Landing burning was great. Cersei is now the ultimate villain. I didn't expect her to get the crown. I didn't expect Tommen to be killed off just so easy. I thought that he's going to die sooner or later, but I didn't expect Cersei's reaction to be so cold. She was so cold seeing him dead. She prepared to bury him, and she wanted to, I don't know, to get the fuck out of the crypt of his body. She didn't want to stay next to his body. She didn't moan just like he moaned and grieved when Myrcella died. But she wanted to go to the Iron Throne and get herself crowned. And she's now the fucking queen. Cersei is the queen of Westeros. Something unexpected. And I think that she's going to be villain number 1 in season 7. This is the right decision, and I'm going to tell you why just a little later now in this video. So next thing that I want to talk about is Arya and Fred pie. So Fred pie is the dish that she served while playing waitress to Walder Frey, and that pie contained his 2 burnt sons. So in this episode we see very evil, very twisted, sick, psychotic stuff. Psychotic decisions are made by women. Not only Cersei burning burning part of King's Landing, the sept of Baelor, that church, but we see Arya getting her sweet revenge. This was great, and I am very happy that she didn't kill Jaime Lannister. I am very happy that Jaime Lannister wants to bang his sister, because if she wanted to bang that chick, which started waving, started flirting, and all that, come here, fuck me, and Jaime was maybe she's I don't have to do her, because Cersei is waiting for me, and I have to bang only Cersei because I love my sister. That is what Jaime was thinking. I know it sounds crazy, but that saved Jaime's life. So Cersei is a good guy now. I'm joking. She saved the love for Cersei, saved Jaime's life, and I'm happy that Jaime wasn't killed, because he didn't deserve this. So he didn't have to die. He doesn't have to die now, and never. Maybe I'm biased because he's one of my favorite characters, but Jaime is great, and he has to do some more stuff. What does Jaime have to do? He has to kill Cersei, and this is definitely going to happen somewhere in season 7. That's my prediction. But this is another topic for another video. Many topics for many videos. I think this was a great episode. Many things that I have to discuss. I don't have the time for everything. But now I was talking about Arya, and I want to mention something else that probably is going to go to past and to be forgotten. Something that's going to be forgotten, but I want to point it out. We had some great dialogue between Walder Frey and Jaime Lannister. So we see Jaime joking with Walder, and Walder had it coming, because Walder Frey is an old guy, an old fella, very evil, without any morals, and he's telling Jaime basically that the Tullys and the Starks have been conquered by him. So he's now a conqueror, and Jaime is mocking him. And this was great. Jaime is not a bad guy. Jaime, maybe some viewers, some fans of Game of Thrones see him as a villain, but Jaime is not black and only black. He has some white also. And Jaime, when seeing Walder Frey's twisted mind, Jaime's you're shit, man. We don't need you. You can't hold a castle. You can't hold even one castle. We don't need you. It was great, and I think it marked the faith of Walder Frey that maybe even the Lannisters now are not high on him, and yeah, this was interesting. And when we see Arya being Arya and not that waitress, this was great. I knew it right in the moment when she said, "But my lord, your sons are here," and she showed him the dish, and the dish they were cooked. This was, I know it was terrible, but I liked it in some sick way. So this is the revenge that Arya had to commit. Well, where is Arya going now? Maybe to the north. And what happened to the north? We have now the King of the North. So one of my predictions, I'm very proud to say, is maybe it's going to be very right, because one of the kingdoms has separated from the crown of the Iron Throne, and especially this is this is Winterfell, and we have the King of the North, Jon Snow, and we had a great scene between Littlefinger and Sansa. So we know Littlefinger's aim is only one, and it's the best aim that he ever has expressed. Littlefinger wants the Iron Throne. Will he have it? Maybe no, but he's great. He's an awesome schemer. He's so calculated. He always has a plan. And he said to Sansa that you always have to have a plan. You always have to possess some ideas, some bull points that you have to follow in order to achieve your goals. And you all saw what happened in this episode, but yeah, I expected all of the Northern Lords, all of the Bannermen, to start playing loyal to Jon, because Jon is the new Ned Stark or something, the new Robb Stark, I mean. But yeah, something that we see is that just after having a good feel scene with Sansa and Jon telling her, we have to trust each other, we're brother and sister, we have many enemies now. And then we see Littlefinger and Sansa. Littlefinger telling her, you don't have to kneel, you don't have to take the back position to be the second in line after that bastard who has been born in the south, who is not real Stark. And then we see Jon being proclaimed King of the North, all the Northern Lords shouting, the King of the North, the King of the North. And then we see Sansa. Sansa has a smile. He smiles like this. I know I look dumb, sorry. And then we see Littlefinger being all that. With that smirk, Littlefinger is thinking, I told you, Sansa, you're a stupid girl. And Sansa's smirk, Sansa's smile, sorry, it fades away. It disappears. Why? Because Sansa knows Littlefinger was right. And Littlefinger was definitely right. Maybe the producers are making fun of this story, and I'm not sure that we're going to see Sansa run away from Jon, but there is some intensity here, and we're going to wait and see what's going to happen in the next season. Well, guys, this was the first part of my analysis of the season final. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more videos. I think that there are going to be at least 2 more videos, because there is so much more stuff I want to discuss. So bye for now. See you soon.